whispers around the industry as to when Yamaha would come to the table with a sport or recreational side-by-side. And for now, the whispers have been silenced because I'm riding Yamaha's recreation side-by-side. And this is it, the 2016 Wolverine R-Spec. And it's unlike any other side-by-side you've ever driven. The interior of the Wolverine R-Spec is very Yamaha. It's minimalist and functional. Everything is laid out exactly where you think it would be. You have your two-wheel drive, your four-wheel drive, and your four-wheel drive diff lock switch, which can easily be operated with gloves on. Your high and low beams, your turn start. You've got an instrument cluster in the middle, which gives you all the information you want to know about the machine. What mode it's in, what gear it's in, how much fuel, mile an hour, all that good stuff. You also have your gear shift right here, and the Wolverine R-Spec has the Ultramatic transmission in it. Low, high, neutral, and reverse. You have cup holders, some in-dash storage, a glove box that is very substantial in size, and kind of the talk is the fact that you have a center console that's very deep and has plenty of storage space, but it also comes out and your air filter access is right here. But the real question is, how does it drive? It comes in on the engine side with a 708cc dual overhead cam single cylinder motor. Now I don't know what the horsepower numbers are on it, but it's not designed to compete with the really high-end sport market. This is a recreational utility sport side-by-side. In the power department, the engine produces plenty of low-end torque. You never feel yourself wanting or needing more power. You can feel the power when you put your foot down. Now, it's not power that blows you out of your seat, but it's power that moves you forward. The Wolverine sports a class-leading suspension setup with 9.7 inches of travel in the front and 10.6 inches of travel in the back. Not only is the suspension on the Wolverine so plush and comfortable and designed by Yamaha engineers to be able to tackle a great variety of different terrains, but it also is highly adjustable. Arguably one of the most adjustable suspension systems out there in any class, but certainly the most adjustable suspension in this class. The Wolverine is like nothing I've ever driven in that it just floats over the trail. And it doesn't take long driving the Wolverine to understand exactly what it's going to do given the situation. And it allows you to float over some rocks and bumps and whoops that you would never imagine you could float over. You're looking for that jolt or that bump, and it just never comes. Even after a full day of beating around out here on some pretty serious terrain, I'm not sore, I'm quite comfortable. The suspension has soaked so much of it up that I just want more. So the power steering of the Wolverine is very light. It doesn't take much driver input. And on the real tight trails, that's very nice. It's also good on the rocks. Not once have I felt kickback or had the steering wheel almost jerked out of my hand. It just doesn't happen. The four-wheel drive system on the Wolverine is the typical Yamaha on-command system, which allows you as the driver to dial in exactly what you want. The switch right here takes you from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive with limited slip, or you can take it all the way over to diff lock, which things get really crazy. I can tell you without a doubt, through the real steep inclines and crawling over big shelves of rock, having the ability to put it in diff lock before you start up that, knowing that you've got all four wheels pulling, is something that I like a lot. Then you have the suspension, making sure that your tires stay on the ground as much as possible so you can get that traction to get up and over whatever's in front of you. If I could use one word to describe the Wolverine and what the engineers from Yamaha were going for, it would without a doubt be the word control. Every system has been optimized to give the driver total control. And that control gives way to confidence. And confidence is exactly what the Yamaha engineers wanted drivers to experience in the Wolverine R-Spec. I feel like I can conquer anything in the Wolverine. This is a recreation machine. And the research shows that what people do with recreation machines is they want to trail ride. They don't necessarily need the biggest engine. They're not necessarily going to go out and take it into the desert, hit whoops at 40 miles an hour, or 50 or 60 or 70. What they are going to do is hit the trails all day long. They want something that allows it to be comfortable even when they get home that day after a long day out on the trail. The Wolverine retails for $12,199 and $13,199 with EPS, which I highly recommend having. If you're looking for a side-by-side that offers drivers confidence and control with a go-anywhere attitude and capability to back that up, then you need to take a look at the Wolverine R-Spec from Yamaha. You won't be disappointed. For more information about the Wolverine R-Spec, including specs, photos, and a written review, check out atvescape.com. To keep up with everything ATV and UTV, be sure and download our free mobile applications for Apple and Android on the app stores. Make sure to catch all of our upcoming YouTube videos by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.